Hey guys, this is Kim Douglas coming to you from Prosperous Property Investments. Just coming to share some prosperity points, just some things I had on my mind today. I was just going to say, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell me where you're coming from as you're coming in. Tell me where you're coming from, or tell me how your day's been. Drop a line. We all know, just as long as it's positive, we're all good. So I am just going to see if I can fix my tablet to share the video. Hey Marion, thanks for tuning in. Hey Joseph, how you guys doing? So I'm going to be talking about today, the topic I'm going to be talking about today is the man in the mirror. I know, pretty interesting, huh? So I'm going to give it just a couple more seconds to see what's going on. Anybody else coming in? So yeah, alrighty. Well, I think we've waited long enough. They'll come in soon enough. So the video today, again, the title is going to be The Man in the Mirror. So earlier today, I had a wake-up call, a motivational wake-up call. And the main speaker was like awesome, amazing entrepreneur. There's so many amazing entrepreneurs and just leaders out there in the world. I challenge you to find a new one every day. Like, you can never learn too much greatness, you know? But his name is Brian Finale. He's really awesome and humble guy. You know, and today he was talking about on the call, nobody owes you anything. So he kind of went into a little bit of detail about that, you know, just that we have this sense of, you know, everything is, you know, selfish, just targeting ourselves, or, you know, we're just focused on ourselves, and even taking it further, we're focused on ourselves in a negative way. It's like we just focus on immediately what's wrong, what's, you know, just what's not perfect about us, what's not right about us. So he kind of talked about that subject, just no one owes you anything, you know, like no one owes you an explanation. If somebody hurts your feelings, no, you know, no one owes you anything. Yeah, it's the right thing to do. If you feel like things are happening to you and they're happening only to you, it's just that, you know, no one owes you anything. And he was really just breaking that down and putting some information into that topic. So basically what it goes back to is self-responsibility. You know, we can't control what happens, but we can control how we respond, you know? And he was saying, where do you focus? Where do you focus? Do you focus ultimately on the lack in your life and the negativity? You know, because you can't move forward into abundance if you're always focusing on the lack. What's wrong? What's not right in your life? Okay, let's see what's going on. Things don't happen to you. Things happen because of you. So true. You know, they do. And things do happen to people. They happen to everybody. That's the thing. You can't just say that this is only happening to me. Life only happens to me. Life happens to everybody. Life happens to everybody. You know, we all put our pants on the same way, you know. Life happens to everybody. So just, he was giving some information about that, you know, just where are you focused at? He said, know where you're at in your life. Where do you focus on? You know, you have to take responsibility for your current position in life and for your current status. You know, you can't always shift the blame to somebody else. I'm holding my phone, it's shaking. It being somebody else's fault. You know, you got to take responsibility for, you know, where you are and your portion of why you're there, you know, because you're the only one that can change it. He said, if you change your energy, you change your world. And I was like, wow, that is such an amazing concept. Because, like I said earlier, if you're always focusing on a lack, are you really going to attract abundance into your life? Or are you going to attract more of the same lack and problems and trouble and despair? And he said something else. He said, when you're complaining, you are spiting your creator. And I was just like, oh my God, wow. That was like a total gut punch. And sometimes that's just how you need to hear it. You know, yeah. It was the hard truth, and we all needed to hear it, you know? He said that when you are complaining, you're spiting your creator. And your creator could be, you know, God, if you believe in God. It could be the universe, whatever you believe in, you know? He said you're spiting the creator because how can you complain when you're surrounded by blessings? And it was just like crickets. You know, like literally ask yourself, how can you complain when you're surrounded by blessings? Like you're surrounded by blessings. we were talking about stress today. Yes, totally. Like life happens, we have to find a place of gratitude, even when we're scared, even when we're stressed, even when we feel like everything is going wrong. If you have breath in your lungs, if that's all you can be thankful for in that moment, be thankful for that. Like he said, if you change your energy, you change your world. So like if we can only focus on the negativity, and that's all we focus on, that's all that's going to be the same repeating record over and over in our life. So we have to find a way to break free from that and to change. Like you can change, Tony Robbins says you can change your mind in an instant. In an instant, he said. How quickly does it take to change your mind? He said in an instant. So you just have to find something worthwhile to focus on. Like when he said that statement about you're spiting the creator when you're complaining, because how can you complain because you're surrounded by blessings? That was just like, wow. Like I think everybody really needed to hear that. And I actually have a quote that I tell myself is that, hey, stop complaining and start creating. Like you just got to give it to yourself raw sometimes. Like, hey, wake up. Stop complaining and start creating. Like if you want something to change, then change it. No one else can change your life for you but you. Like I said, you attract and you accept what you want. If you're okay with being unhappy, then you'll continue to do the same things that make you unhappy. It's not only until you decide that you want something different that things will actually change, Let's see what we got going on here. Exactly, we have to be rough with ourselves. That's true. Because sometimes you don't want that gut punch. You don't want to hear that, hey, you're spiting your creator, you're stopping your abundance. We don't want to take responsibility for that. And that's me included. Nobody wants to take responsibility for their wrongdoings. But sometimes somebody needs to just say, hey, honesty, gut check. This is something, if you want to fix, you have to take self-responsibility and you have to take ownership of the fact that you are to blame. You are pushing away your abundance and you're attracting more lack. What he was talking about today, it kind of made me think of Michael Jackson's song, The Man in the Mirror. If you actually listen to the lyrics of this song, if you have time after this, go back and actually listen to the lyrics of the song. Like, it's amazing. Listen to the lyrics. The verse alone says, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. It says, no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Like, exactly what he was saying earlier, like, we feel like somebody else should be held accountable. Somebody else should be responsible for the way that we feel, for us feeling bad, for us being in lack, for us not being where we want to be. No, go back and listen to the Michael Jackson song. He said, make the change. Start with the man in the mirror. He said, the message cannot be any clearer to you. That's what he's saying. He's making it as plain as day. If you want that change, you got to make that change. It is just, wow. It was just such a powerful message today. And I feel like if you honestly listen to what was being said, you just kind of have to evaluate, where am I? That's how you grow. You can't just keep putting a blanket over it and saying, hey, that doesn't exist. You got to say, hey, this is where I'm at. How do I fix it? How do I change it? Make the change. So true. Yes. Or everything will just be in a repeating cycle of staying the same. So like I said, I want to just challenge you today to actually, one, go back and listen to the Michael Jackson song I'm talking about, Man in the Mirror, and actually listen to the words. Interpret what he's saying. He's saying that, hey, take self-responsibility. You got to start with yourself. You can't just keep pointing the finger at every circumstance that's around you that's going wrong in life. You have to take responsibility and make the change. You just got to make the change, So I just want to challenge you guys to, evaluate yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Remember, no one owes you anything. The life that you want, go get it. You design it. You can't keep putting the blame on other people. I'm in this position because of this or such and this happened. No, you change your circumstance. You change your energy, you change your world. So that just really motivated me today, and I wanted to share those prosperity points with you guys. And I just want to say thank you guys for sharing with me your most valuable gift, which is a little bit of your time. Yeah, I'm just so thankful to be with you guys today, and just to share that. Just go ahead and like, love, share this if you found any value. Continue to comment. Wait, let me see what's going on. It says choice can be negative or positive. Very true. It's either or. It's a 50-50 shot. It's going to be either negative or it's going to be positive. There's no in between. It is what it is. It's black and white. Yep. Either you're going to take responsibility or you're not. Either you're going to make the change or you're not. But like I said, if you don't make the change, repeating more of the same, that was like a, serious gut check, Thanks for sharing a powerful message, sister. No problem. Yay. I'm glad you guys got value, And I just want to say thanks again, and you guys have a great night, and I want you to have a prosperous day or night on purpose. Take care. Till next time.